We're back from Guatemala.
We're back. It was such a great trip.
Yeah, we just got back a couple days ago, really, and we thought it'd be good just to give like a quick update on how the trip went and everything. We weren't able to film as much video of ourselves, kind of giving updates while we were there. And that's because it was awesome.
Yeah, we were busy.
We were busy.
In a good way.
We had so much stuff to do and so many people to minister to. It was great. When we got there, you know, you guys saw the first video. I think we did that on Tuesday. And so Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, we were ministering to the Lopez family, this amazing missionary family in Guatemala. We did a rest journey there. I'll let Allie talk about that in a minute. But the Lord did so many more things while we were there. Not only did we get to stay in this incredible location and have an amazing restful time ministering to the Lopezes, but also we got to meet some incredible people while we were there. We got to see the different parts of Guatemala outside of these two towns.
San Miguel
Duenas.
Yeah.
And then we got to go to this town called San Antonio.
We can say that one.
Which was amazing. We got to meet our friend Jeffrey and Chicho and Roberto.
And a few other people.
People while we were there who are a part of this amazing worship and prayer movement in Guatemala.
Called the Worship Room.
And then we also got to go into Antigua a few different times. Our friend May was in Antigua. We talked about her. All these different missionaries in Guatemala. Most of them were from Guatemala, and they are missionaries there. And some Americans that are missionaries there as well. Just to see what the Lord is doing and how he is moving in Guatemala was amazing. And so almost every day, not only did we get to minister to Michaela and Aderki, which was the main purpose we went there, but we also got to connect with all of these incredible missionaries that we're now connected with, some of which will share their story. It was so purposeful, so wonderful. But we really want to share about the rest journey that we did with Michaela and Aderki while we were there. It was the main purpose we went there.
Yeah, I find it so incredible that we met Michaela and her husband Aderki through a friend that we go to church with in October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in October. And we were planning their sabbatical and their rest journey stateside. And here we are, how many months later? We just went to Guatemala and met them there in person for the first time. I'm really amazed about how God ordained our steps. We and they were supposed to do their sabbatical and their rest journey in Guatemala. And we were supposed to go there. And God just lined everything up. So we have 4 days of curriculum, and it's called the Rest Journey. And we teach on supernatural rest. We teach on what does Sabbath mean? How do you incorporate Sabbath into your weekly rhythms like God has called us to do? We do intentional listening worship where we sit and we soak and we listen to what God is saying to us, and he always speaks. It is incredible. During those moments, we just sit and receive, and I'm always blown away by what he says and just how he shows up. What else do we do during the rest journey?
Yeah, we just had incredible times with Michaela and Aderki ministering to them and going through just listening to the Lord and what he was doing in their hearts and healing in their hearts. Just amazing to see how the Lord met them
he really
in
did.
rest and renewal. They really got renewal in their heart in this moment of rest.
Yes, and it's so intentional. This time in their lives, they've been on the mission field. Is it 7 or 8 years?
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8 years.
Yep, and they've been on the mission field for quite a long time without having a sabbatical, and it was so intentional, this break that they are taking for their sabbatical. And we have these like series of guided questions. We lead them through missional debriefing to really help them process the different seasons of being a missionary in Guatemala and the work they do and the work God is calling them to do. We know that we are called to Jesus. He is the number one thing.
That's right.
And so we love to stoke that fire in them and in missionaries and people in ministry of Jesus is the number one calling.
Yeah.
So we just had a really beautiful time with the Lord, with them. We had about 2 to 3 sessions a day. The Lord had this ordained connection moment of just getting to know them, hear their heart, them getting to know us and hear our heart. One of the things Jordan mentioned was getting to meet some other missionaries, and I loved getting to see the prayer movements that's happening in Guatemala. there are several different prayer houses and prayer rooms throughout Guatemala, and like Jordan said, we got to go to 2 of them, and that was so impactful. So that was, I think, one of the most beautiful experiences of the week, was getting to be in these prayer room environments.
Yeah. And then I think my takeaway would just be that we got to minister to a married couple. Like that was really incredible. We've ministered to a lot of people, a lot of missionaries, a lot of pastors. We've done a handful of rest journeys over the last couple of years. And they've all been amazing. They've all been wonderful in their own way. This is the first time that we've done it with a married couple that are both in ministry together. And it made me want to do that even more all the time. It was so beautiful. And just how the Lord provided every step of the way, I think was my other takeaway.
Yes,
is that
absolutely.
Like he met us there and provided for us this beautiful place to be in
he
the mountains.
He provided the finances to go, provided the quickness of our passports.
Yeah, it was also divinely appointed by him that it was evident that we were there for a purpose.
Yeah, and for more purpose than just, I mean, not saying just, like, only, but it was like multifaceted. So excited to see what God does and the doors that he's opened for us there. And so we're home now from Guatemala, and I have all this footage that we're working on. We're going to bring you guys some more videos soon. Some pictures,
And can't wait for you to see more.